Hey guys, we are back with Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, and we are in the Epilogue at Crimea Castle. For the past year, I've been focused on winning this war. I stand here today as a testament to your fortitude and commitment. I understand this will never suffice, but I wanted to take a moment to say something to you all. Thank you. I hope I may continue to rely on you. Of course, I hope that I continue to be of service. You've grown so much, I would like nothing better than if Commander Grell and Alina could see you now. What a long road we've traveled, and yet in many ways it seemed to pass so quickly. I'm glad it's finally over. We did well, didn't we? I'm sure Mom and Dad would be proud of us. Okay, great job, Ike. Of course, if I hadn't been by your side the whole time, victory might have slipped away. Commander Ike. I'm gonna keep practicing so I can be better than ever. Thanks for having faith in me. Finally, it's finally over. At long last, we can return to a life without war. Praise the goddess. Ike, are we going to go back to being mercenaries? I'm a great soldier and all, but the easygoing life of a mercenary is the only life for me. Now let's go find some good-looking lasses. I suppose you want some kind of congratulations now, right? Well, too bad. You're a snot-nosed whelp, and I'm still better than you. Don't forget that. Really shining. I have no more work here. I will be leaving you shortly. If you have need of my services, you know how to reach me. Valencia, you've had to wait a long time, but I finally fulfilled my contract. The mission is complete. My Lord Ike, on behalf of all Crimea and my departed father, mother, and uncle, I thank you once again. Oh, stop. Come on. Will you please stop doing that? Pardon? I think I've gotten used to a few of these noble customs and whatnot, but I can't handle the bowing. It makes me antsy and itchy, too. What? Oh, my Lord Ike. Might want to get that checked out, Ike. Oh, glorious day of sweet victory. Praises upon the day the goddess did see fit to send Sir Ike to save our land. Thank you, General Ike. Because of you, I believe we better understand how to best serve Princess Valencia. Through your strength, the dark clouds that blanketed Crimea have been dispelled. From this day forth, we will give our all to see the restoration of this land and its people. General, you are Crimea's savior. For your meritorious service, I salute you. Huzzah! Nay, 1,000 huzzahs! Well, am I glad that's over. When I saw King Dan, I was sure I was done for, or that he'd torture me. But you were a bull, thank you. Now I can go home and see my family once more. When I get back to the countryside, I'm going to boast to all my family and friends that I fought under you. Largo and I are going to stay here and open up a shop. With Crimea undergoing reconstruction, there are going to be a lot of people moving about. We'll open an inn with good food and drink, and free butter on every table. We'll be rich in no time. We'll let you know when everything's all set up. You can drop in anytime. We'll even give you special rates. Maybe we should call it General Ike's Inn. Wow, we could have an inn named after us. Wow. General Ike, I will be taking my leave of you for the time being. I must return to Benyon and present a report on the war's outcome. Aren't you going to take Benyon's soldiers with you? You lent us quite a few. Though the war may be over, it will take many weeks to see the country secure. I spoke with the princess earlier, and she asked that we help if possible, so I'll leave them in your care a while longer. We really do owe Benyon a lot, don't we? In the end, we got not only you, but a whole battalion of reinforcements. General Zelgius and his troops are the reason we were able to minimize casualties during the final battle. He and his men took care of the retreating Daeans and allowed us to focus on the enemies before us. No matter the assistance you had, the victory itself is a result of your strength and leadership. I know two people who will be very pleased to learn of your triumph. Please give my thanks to both the Apostle and Sephirin. I plan to go and thank them myself someday, but understood. Farewell, Ike. I look forward to seeing you again. Farewell, okay? Hey, Marcia. Hey, handsome. I'm sad to return to service in the Benjamin Pegasus Knights. Cool beans, huh? Oh, I owe you so much, Ike. Thank you so very much. I'll see you around. I think I may try to start over in Benjamin. Maybe it's too much, too soon. But I just want to live a more responsible life. Plus, I'm tired of men threatening to break my knees. Goodbye, Ike. Goodbye, General Ike. This war has given me the confidence to enter the service of the Benjamin Knights. Thank you so much. Devdan is glad all the fighting stopped. Devdan prefers the peace and quiet. War is not good for anything. Well, we're going home. All of our desert friends are waiting for us, and wow, do we have some stories to share with them. Luguz and Bjork, perhaps the gap between us has narrowed. War is horrible, yet maybe we've gained something of value after all. Find me when you come to the dunes. We can sit and talk, with no fighting. Okay. Are you leaving already? Yep, I'm out of here. I've got some important guests to convey to the king. Guests? Guests? Oh, whoops. We Herons should live somewhere near a forest after all. Tamar spoke with King Canagus on our behalf. You're not returning to Syrians? While we made our peace with the Apostle, we're not ready to live there again. I see. You'll be able to return someday. Bjork and Luguz will come to understand and respect each other. You may be right. I hope you are. Are you ready? We should be leaving soon. Gifka, I'm in your debt as well. Gallia's a very special place to be. I'd like to visit again someday, if I may. Come whenever you are able. The king will be pleased to see you. And one more thing. Gallia will not spare any effort in aiding in Crimea's reconstruction. We will be sending supplies and workers to you shortly. That is much appreciated. Oh, Rayson and Leanne, what is it? Do you think I could touch the medallion one last time for my mom and dad? Okay, of course, go ahead. Alright, so just want to say bye to the medallion. I'd also like to give our heartfelt thanks to your parents as well. For fulfilling the hopes of our sister, thank you. Yes, okay. Ike, I will help rebuild Crimea too. I will lend you much strength. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I must admit that you've done well. You are a good fighter, too good to leave with these Bjork. We'll meet again. Okay. Well, it's about time for us to take wing. We've built quite a close bond, haven't we? This is true. We're especially grateful for your help in Syrian's forest. The next time you're visiting the southern coast, come to Phoenicius. The entire country will celebrate your arrival. The country of the Hawk tribe, eh? That would be fun. I'm interested in what kinds of food you eat. We collect berries from trees on peaks, and no Bjork could climb. The juices and desserts made from it are beyond compare. We have ocean delicacies, mountain treats. We have everything. I'll pass on the desserts, but I'll take extra helpings of meat. Okay. I hate to interrupt your gleeful chat, but I thought I should tell you. You don't have to visit Kilvis. It's our policy not to invite Bjork into our home, unless they pay well. King Kilvis, despite all of your posturing, you came to our aid in the end. You turned out to be a better ally than I dared hope for. Keep your foolish tongue inside your foolish head, and don't tell anyone. I have a reputation to think of. Farewell, and I'm serious about Phoenicius too. Come anytime. General Ike, the bird tribes are in your debt. We are grateful. Please take care. If you ever have need of the king's eyes, fire a flaming arrow from a high place, and I'll see it and come flying. That is, if I'm not busy on an errand for the king. Oh, okay. General Ike, I will never ever forget you. Thank you for showing me the error of my ways. I'm just glad that it's finally over. Maybe now I can get some sleep. Huh. Things are going to be rough in Dayan too. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm heading back. It's my homeland after all. I have played my part. All that remains is for me to take my leave of this place. History will judge my actions. Mustin and the others are going to Dayan, and I think I'm going to go with them. Thank you for everything, General Ike. I hope they packed enough food. That's how I feel. Now Ike's all by himself after everybody has talked to him. Oh, there's Ina. How odd, Ina. We've been both enemies and allies. Thanks to you, Rajan was saved, and so was I. Thank you. So, you were with King Dan because you were trying to save Rajan? Yes. Ina's fiancé went missing many years ago. After Ina finally found him, she came to me for help. She told me that Rajan was with the King Dan, and that he had warped almost beyond recognition. Long ago, Ina's parents died, and I was unable to do anything for her. Even so, she still came to me for help. No matter what, I had to help her. It was to that end that I used you. I am so sorry. It's all in the past now. There's nothing for you to worry about any longer. That's right. It's all over. Will Ina return to Goldoa? Yes. We must take Rajan back to his hometown. You're going too, Nasir? Yes, I am. For the first time in decades, I will walk on Goldoan soil. That'll be nice. Take care of yourself, okay? Nasir. Huh? I don't know what you thought, but I always trusted you. Except for that one moment when I learned of your deception, I never thought of you as an enemy. Even now you defy my prediction. Prediction? When we were sailing off the coast of Phoenicius, remember? I said that war could change how you look at things. And yet, through all that's happened, you've remained the same. I just can't pretend to be anything I'm not. I've never been any good at that. Please stay that way, Ike. Don't change for anyone. Okay. The war is over. The Crimean people, who suffered gravely during the harsh Dan occupation, have at last regained their freedom. These same Crimeans have a saying: no matter how harsh the winter, spring will ever follow. This popular proverb proves true as the warm winds of change begin to blow across the countryside. The war has left the country in ruins, but the people rise from the ashes and take the first steps towards rebuilding their nation. Though once scorned and despised as subhumans, the Lagoos put aside past enmity and come to the aid of their neighbors. And the Crimeans never forget it was Gallia that fought beside them and helped free them from the yoke of Dan oppression. Led by the examples of Valencia and her retainers, Crimea begins transforming into the land its king had dreamed of. A land where Bjork and Lagoos live together in harmony and equality. As the reconstruction efforts progress, the administrative government announces the enthronement of Valencia as the new queen. And now, the day of her crowning arrives. I'm so tired I could fall over. Peace is all well and good, but it sure is busy. We're rebuilding a country that was completely devastated by war. It's bound to be tough. You're right. I bet Princess Valencia and the people in the palace are twice as busy. Speaking of Valencia, what's she doing? She's in that room over there, surrounded by court officials. They seem really busy. I feel so sorry for her. As long as she's getting at least a little bit of rest, I'm not worried. But she probably isn't. Maybe if I sang her a lullaby. Oh no, what? I forgot. What'd you forget? You forgot what? I gave the medallion to Racing, but I forgot all about the Galder. Ike, what should we do? Hey, yeah. We never did find out who Altina is, did we? She was the only one who could sing the Galder. Well, when things calm down, we'll have to head out and search for her. Is that Altina you speak of? One of the three who defeated the Dark God? Hey! Sephiran! So you made it, did you? Obviously so. I arrived mere moments ago. Let me congratulate you on a successful end to your journey. Thank you. Please tell me, do you know who Altina is? Of course. Altina founded my homeland of Begnan. Oh, then it was a mistake. We can't give a song to someone who died so long ago. There is one who yet shares both bloodline and name, the true heir of Altina. Who is it? Sanaki Kirsch Altina, none other than the Apostle herself. Wow. The Apostle? Is this something everyone in Begnan would be aware of? No, there are very few who know that name. Why do you ask? The Apostle is Altina. Oh, I'm so relieved. And exhausted, too. Ike, I'm going back to my room. See you later, Sephiran. That was rather sudden. Did I say something to cause her distress? No, nothing like that. It's just that so much has happened between Begnan and Syrians. Would you tell me about it? I would hear what you have to say on this matter. Sure. To tell the truth. Alright, we don't have to read through all of it. I see. The assassination of the Apostle, the Syrians' massacre, and the use of the medallion to revive the Dark God. All of it was part of Ashnir's grand scheme. That's the conclusion we came to. Yeah, I can't speed up this text either, if you were wondering. You have me at a loss. Why is that? For many years, I have walked these lands, watching, listening, and never did I uncover what you have found. Now that you have presented me with this information, I don't know what to say. I merely fulfilled the hopes of my father and mother. Now you speak from hindsight. Rescuing Princess Crimea, winning the Apostles' trust, and defeating King Dayan. With Laguz at your side, no less. You have accomplished all of these miraculous things. I had trusted and valiant companions at my side. It was only through their support that I was able to do these things. Ever the humble one, eh? Now then, before I return home, may I hear the Galder of release. I must convey it to the Apostle. You would do that? None of you can leave Crimea. The new queen will need your strength. I suppose that will be the case for a little while, won't it? A little while? You are the hero of Crimea, General Ike. If you wish it, no post will be beyond your reach. I don't care about any of that. It's more trouble than it's worth, huh? And I don't see the value of being some fancy lord. When the country's safe, I'm giving up that title and everything and going back to being a simple mercenary. Oh, Ike, truly, you are a... Okay, apparently that entertained him as something strange. Yes, it's very... Okay. I think that's enough. I'm sorry. Unbelievable. Despite all appearances, you're really quite rude. Commander, may I have a minute? Sure. What is it, Titania? Princess Alicia. Oops, it's Queen Alicia, isn't it? The court ministers want Queen Alicia and you to come out onto the balcony and greet the people. What? Greet the people? Me? Yes, you. I've done what I was asked to do. Now hurry up and get going. Okay. Yeah, why does Ike need to address the people? He's just the hero of Crimea. They wish to see their hero and to sing his praises, even if the hero himself protests. If they want a greeting, surely their new queen, Alicia, would suffice. I'll go speak to her. Thus do heroes give birth to new chapters in history. Ike, I doubt if you've even noticed. Your story, the everyday mercenary who becomes a hero, will awaken ugly appetite and ambition in many. It will be the cause of strife and discord throughout the land. I'm certain Ashnard saw the truth in this. In a way, Ashnard's dream may have been fulfilled. The seeds of war have indeed been sown across the continent. It appears your trials are just beginning, my gallant young hero. May the goddess ride with you. What?
What's wrong? Everyone's waiting to see you.
I'm nervous. I've spent my whole life in hiding. It's just no one ever taught me how to rule a kingdom. I don't think I'm ready to be their queen. I don't think I'm ever really going to be ready.
What's the matter with you?
Ike, stop it. How can I...
Did anyone teach you how to hire mercenaries?
No. But that's not the same.
How to win back lost allies? How to win back your lost kingdom?
That's different.
No, it's not. You've done such an amazing job, and I think you always will.
I see.
All right. Come on. We'll do this. Together.
Thank you, my Lord Ike. I am so blessed to have met you.
And so it was that in the spring of the year 646, Alincia Rydell Crimea saw peace return to her homeland. In the years to follow, the story of Queen Alincia and her noble hero Ike spread across the land and inspired the songs of many a wandering troubadour.